A little hot today in Beijing. Hi, Doris. Welcome. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, Doris. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. It is Monday night. I hope you had a good day today. My Monday was pretty good. I can't complain. It's hot in Beijing. Very, very hot today in Beijing. But it's summertime, so that's okay. And I was busy most of the day inside. Good evening, Peter. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Good evening. Good night. Say good evening, everybody. Good evening. Thank you, Peter. So tonight our topic is tell me about some people who have complimented to you. What's some of the best compliments you've received? I think everybody likes to hear compliments. What are some of the best compliments you've received? Good evening, Poe. Thanks for joining us. Thanks, Peter, for your gifts. I do appreciate your gifts and your participation tonight. Thank you for joining us. So tonight, yes, it is hot in Beijing today. It was 40 degrees. 40 degrees in Beijing. Good evening, Wata Johnson. Adi is here. Good evening. 40 degrees it was in Beijing today. Very hot. Oh, I was outside for a little while. 38 in Hanoi. Wow. It's it's hotter in Beijing than it is in Hanoi, Vietnam. Wow. Welcome from Vietnam, by the way. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. So tonight, if you'd like to come up on stage and chat, a week ago it is 40. Okay. Today it's 40. So hopefully if we get some rain tomorrow, it'll cool it off a little bit. That would be nice. So yes, it is hot weather. And tonight, Coast Coffee night, hot coffee. Hot coffee with hot weather. Yes, it was a beautiful day in Beijing. And yes, I had to go to a few meetings today. Mona, hello. Thank you so much for your gifts. I do appreciate your gifts. Hello, Mona. Thank you for joining us. Yes, hot. Rachel, hi. Rachel, hot in Beijing today. 40 degrees. So, thank you, Mona. Thank you so much. Thanks, everybody, for joining us tonight. It's Monday night. Our topic is talk to me about some compliments. What's one of the best compliments that you have received? This is Beijing, China. Beijing, China. The capital city of China. So thanks everybody for joining us. My name is Todd, and I am streaming live from Beijing, China. I've lived in China for 12 years, and I come from the United States of America. When someone told me I sounded like a native English speaker when speaking English, that is one of the best compliments you can get, I think, Davy. Davy? Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Maybe Davi. The best buildings are so high, Yes, yes. We call those skyscrapers. Yes, we call those skyscrapers. They are very, very high. Yes. What's a compliment? Hello, John. Good to see you as well. What's one of the best compliments? That's our topic tonight. Yeah, tell me about what are some good compliments that we can give people? Hi, Apple. You can tell people, wow, you you are so intelligent. That's a good compliment. Maybe some people like you to compliment their appearances. Your hair looks beautiful today. Or I love if you're talking to a girl, of course, I love your fingernails. They look so beautiful. I love that color. Yeah, there's lots of great compliments you can say. Wow, your English sounds so fluent. Your English sounds so fluent. Last week I was in Denmark for business travel. Cool. How's the weather in Denmark? Is it hot or cold or comfortable? Hot or cold or comfortable in Denmark? It's hot in Beijing. That's all I can say. It's not really comfortable to go outside, even though I do go outside. These skyscrapers, like the building in Manhattan, yes, you're right. It does kind of look like downtown Manhattan. You're right. Exactly right. The weather is cool in Denmark. Good. Very comfortable. But in Beijing, hot. And today I was out and about and I was able to snap a few pics and share with you. I shared some on my moments, and this is another one that I forgot to share on my moments, but that's okay. We had beautiful skies today. You know, these big white puffy clouds. It's so awesome to see the white puffy clouds and the blue skies. But the weather, the temperature was a little bit hot, 40 degrees today. So too hot to spend too much time outside. Apple, nice to see you here. Adi, nice to see you here. And everybody who has joined us, nice to see you here. Thanks for joining us tonight. Monday night, it's 8:07 p.m. Our topic is compliments. If you'd like to come up on stage and chat, you have to raise your hand and let me know. If you'd like to come up on stage, start to bring people up on stage just a little bit later. Right now, we just got to do some Q&A, question and answer. So if you have a question, I'll try to answer it. You can. A couple of things we don't talk about. We don't. I don't like to talk about politics, and I don't like to talk about religion. So let's kind of stay away from those topics, if we could, please, because they can be kind of sensitive and negative. Well, politics can be negative. Religion's not that it's negative. It's not that I'm anti-religion. It's just it can be kind of sensitive for some people because some people maybe aren't religious. Some people have different beliefs in different religions. So it's best just to kind of stay away from it. Did I ever go to other countries? Yeah, I've been to a few countries around the world before. I've been to Japan and Vietnam and Korea, um, Malaysia, Indonesia, a lot of countries around here. I've been to quite a few countries in Asia. Now, in the West, of course, I've been to Canada and Mexico, and of course, I come from the U.S., so I've been there many, many times. Experts say that summer is the hottest. Possibly, it could possibly be. It could possibly be the hottest. We don't know. We'll wait and see what the end of the summer turns out. Maybe when August comes, it'll start to get really, really cold. Come to China to play. No, I don't come to China to have fun. Well, I'm having fun. Don't get me wrong. I have a lot of fun. I came to China to work. That's what I do. So I work hard and I play hard. I work hard and I play hard. I haven't been to the Middle East yet. You know, before COVID started in 2020, I had plans to visit some Middle Eastern countries. But when COVID came, then it kind of, you know, ended all of my plans to visit some Middle Eastern countries. So, that's always on in the future. I have lots of time left because I have lots of time to travel to different countries. Good evening. See, how are you today? I'm doing fantastic, Andre. Thank you for joining us. Thanks everybody for joining us tonight. It's 8:09 p.m. here in Beijing. I hope you had a good day today or you're having a good day. Maybe in the West, you're just waking up. It's Monday morning. Wake up with a smile on your face and be ready to take on this day. Okay, northern Iraq, Kurdistan region. Is it comfortable there. I mean, the weather comfortable. I don't want it to be too hot. I don't want it to be too cold. What's a good time of the year to visit northern Iraq? Is there a good time of the year, spring or autumn, or what's a good time of the year, excuse me, to visit, excuse me, northern Iraq? I need some hot water or warm water. Mm, 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 mm. It's afternoon. Okay, Sabrina. Good afternoon, Sabrina. It's evening here in China. It's hot here in Kurdistan. Yeah, it was hot in Beijing today too. 40 degrees in Beijing. So very, very hot. Unusually hot weather for this early summer. Susu, teacher Todd, are you used to drink hot water now? Susu, yeah, I'm used to drinking hot water. I drink hot water every day. Come on, in the spring, we have some festivals. Okay, so the spring is a good time to visit northern Iraq, as long as the weather is okay. I don't want to go someplace where it's going to be like rainy or cold or snowy. If it's comfortable, I don't want it to be too hot, but I don't want it to be too cold. So that's what I like. So if it's not too hot, not too cold in the spring, I'll be out. That sounds like a deal. So yes, I am used to drinking hot water, Susu. Hot water, not really hot water. I would call it warm water. Warm water. So thanks, Joy. Thank you so much for your gifts. I do appreciate it. Thanks everybody for joining us tonight. And it is Costa Coffee night tonight. Tonight's Hello Talk live stream is sponsored by Costa Coffee. Not really, okay? It's not sponsored by Costa Coffee. My live streams are not sponsored by anybody, so just a joke, okay? Don't take it serious. So I had a couple messages today. Well, I had a lot of messages today, I should say. I had a lot of messages, but I'm going to focus on a couple of messages today that people sent me and asked me. I think a lot of students now, how much have a cup of coffee? How much coffee do I drink every day? I need an espresso. This is not espresso. This is Americano, okay? Not espresso. Anyway, I had a couple of hi Mary, welcome. Americano, yes. I had a couple of messages today. I think probably from some students, and they they were very kind, but they asked me if I could help them with their homework, and I said, you do your homework, and then if you have some questions, I can try to answer them. You do your homework, and then I can check it for you, okay? Just to see if you have some specific questions. So. Living abroad is awesome. Depending on which country you live in, I live in China. So, living in China is awesome. That's all I can say. Um, do you watch anime and Warner Brothers? I don't watch anime. No, I don't. Sorry. I think the best compliment I got is my mentor claimed me to be a genius. Wow, your mentor said you were a genius in chemistry? Whoa, that's like Big Bang Theory stuff there. Awesome. Do I know Vietnam? I do know Vietnam. I've been to Vietnam one time, Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City. Good evening, Jenny. Thank you for joining us. Joy, do you have a plan to go back to the USA and live there? No, I don't. I have no plans to move back to the U.S. I have plans to. I don't have any plans to move back to the U.S. I'm quite comfortable here in China. I don't have any plans to move back to the U.S. I'll go back and visit my family, but I don't have any plans to move back. So, which do you prefer, Japan or China? Both. I can't say one. I can't say I prefer one over the other. They both have, positive points, and both have maybe, some opportunities. So every place you go has good things and bad things. So I can't really say one country is better than another. Japan, I can't say is better than Vietnam, or Japan's better than America. China's not better. It's not about it's not about which country is better. It's about which country you feel the most comfortable in or happy in. That's what it's about. So when I went to Vietnam, when I traveled to Vietnam, I went to Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City. So I went to two cities. I was in Vietnam for only 10 days though, so it was a very short visit. I have a friend. I had a friend that lived there. He's an American. He was teaching there, and for one of my holidays, like 6 years ago, I went. He invited me to come there, so I went. I live in Ho Chi Minh City. Cool. I went to Ho Chi Minh City. Yeah, I've been to Ho Chi Minh City. It's a beautiful place. Vietnam's very beautiful. Very beautiful. You are the first Vietnamese with mustache that I have seen. Oh, okay. That must be his picture. Hi, Tian. Welcome. So China is the country where you are happier than other countries. Yes, right now, that's true. China is the country that I prefer to live in, and that's the country that I'm the happiest in. I live in Hanoi. Wow, Hanoi is an awesome city. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's live stream. And yes, I am, my name is Todd, for those that don't know me. I am American. I come from the United States of America, but I have lived in China for 12 years. Good evening. Are you a robot? Tony, yes. A lot of people, I haven't been called a robot. I haven't been called a robot for maybe not this week yet. Or I mean, not the last couple of. I know this is the first day of the week, but I mean last week. Last week, I did not. Um, I was not called a robot last week. Why do you live in China? My job, my friends, my happiness. I love it here. The food, the people. Oh, lots of reasons. What does it lead you to learn? No, I don't speak Chinese. No, I don't speak Chinese. I don't speak. I speak one language, English. That's it. I only speak one language. That's okay, Tian. We understand you're busy, busy, busy. Have you ever missed? Yeah, I miss my hometown sometimes. Of course, usually around the holidays, I miss my hometown. But otherwise, it's okay. I mean, my family. I can video chat with my family and every day if I want to, but I don't every day because they're busy and I'm busy, and the time difference is unreal. Like right now, they're just waking up on Monday morning. It's 8, maybe 8 in the morning there. So, do you like hot pot? Yes, I do like hot pot. Do you want to study Vietnamese? I don't want to study Vietnamese. I'm not studying any language. So, it's amazing because you have been living in China for 12 years. Yes, 12 years. I'm not studying any other languages. Because I don't have time to study. Um, First of all, I'm not a student. I don't have time to study. So, because my job keeps me very, very busy. So, I really don't have time to study and learn other languages. So, thank you so much. What's my name, my meaning? My name really doesn't have a meaning. In America, most of our names really don't have specific meanings. Maybe our parents name us after some grandparents or some relatives, or maybe a celebrity. Who knows? It's like an interview for Todd. Yes. What do you do for a living? What do I do? I work for a video game company. I work for a video game company. but it's cool to learn another language. You can try it. Yeah, I could try it if I had time, but I don't have time. Learning another language takes time and patience and perseverance. I have patience and perseverance, but I don't have extra time to learn a language. If it was necessary for me to learn another language, I would do it, but it's not necessary, so I don't. Do I work for Hello Talk? No, I don't work for Hello Talk. Good question. I get asked that question a lot. In fact, I did get asked that question uh, yesterday. I had two people send me messages. Maybe it was you. I don't know. Two people sent me messages saying, "Do you work for Hello Talk?" And I go, "No, no, no, no. I don't work for Hello Talk. Why would you think that? Because you're I don't know why. I don't know why they think. Why do people think I work for Hello Talk? I have no idea because I don't. Thank you. My flag is yeah, that's the flag. That flag has a lot of sentimental value to me. If you've been to my live streams before, you've heard my story, but I'll tell it again. This flag behind me has a lot of sentimental value, okay? Maybe that looks old, maybe it looks faded. That's because that flag flew outside of my home in America for many, many, many years. Uh, I, at least 20 years, that flag flew outside of my home through rain and snow and hail and every storm. It weathered the storms. And when I decided to move to China, I took the flag down and folded it up very, very neatly, put it in a flag holder, like a flag box we have, and I put it in my suitcase and brought it with me to China because it has a lot of meaning to me, a special sentimental meaning to me. So I wanted to bring it with me. So that flag, I will probably go with me wherever I go. So when I die, that flag will go with me. So when I die, the flag will go in my coffin. It'll be buried with me. So, anyway, so are you in China now? Yes, I am in China. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight. Whenever I open this app, I always see your moments. That's why. No, I don't work for Hello Talk. Just so you guys know, I don't work for Hello Talk. I pay for my own VIP feature here. Hello Talk doesn't give me any payment. They don't pay me to do live streams. They don't, give me free. A lot of people think you get free VIP service. I don't. I pay for it. If you want to see my receipt or my credit, because I pay for it with my U.S. credit card, I can show it to you. I think you need to know basic Chinese words, otherwise it will not be convenient to buy something. It's okay. I've been here 12 years, and I eat just fine, and I buy whatever I want to buy. I can get a taxi. I can order food and have it delivered to my home. It's no problem. It's okay. I can go to Starbucks and look, I ordered Costa coffee tonight and it's no problem. I order coffee almost every night. So, yeah, I don't need to speak Chinese. So, anyway, thanks for joining us tonight, everybody. The topic is can you tell me some compliments that you have received? How do you think of Chinese food? I love Chinese food. What's your favorite thing in China, Susu? You're not going to believe me. You're not going to believe me when I tell you what's my favorite thing about living in China. It's not expensive in China. No, it's cheap. Cheap to live here. Would you need good men with good heart like you, teacher? Thank you so much. Todd, would you tell me what does motto mean? Motto is like your some kind of a saying or a phrase that you really describes your personality. Your personality. So some people have a motto, meaning that they have a phrase or some words that they really, really believe in. That's your motto. My motto is right here. If you can read Chinese, you can you can read my motto. This is my motto. I tattooed it on my arm in Chinese. That's my motto. M-O-T-T-O, my motto. Are you an English teacher? No, I'm not an English teacher. Not an English teacher. That is my motto. Maybe someone can translate it for them in English. Maybe someone can translate my motto in English. It's traditional Chinese characters. Not model, motto, M-O-T-T-O. Motto is kind of like, it's kind of like your words that you live by. Happy, love, and life, right? My motto is happy, happiness, love, and longevity. So it is happiness, love, and show, longevity, a long life. So my motto is be happy, love the people around you, love yourself, and live a long life. That's my motto. And I tattooed it on, I didn't tattoo it. I had a guy tattoo it on my arm. Longevity, yes. Look, I show longevity. Love, happiness, and longevity. So tonight, our topic is compliments. Have you received any compliments recently? And what were they? So for those that don't know me, my name is Todd, and yes, I do live in Beijing, China. 12 years I've lived here, and I come from the United States of America. My hometown, be happy, love yourself, and long around. Yes, exactly. Be happy, love yourself, and you live a long life. Good, Peter. Peter knows. Happiness, love, longevity. Exactly. That's my motto. Live, laugh, and love. Live, laugh, and love. Live a long life, laugh, and love yourself. That's my motto. That's why I tattooed it on my arm, so I don't forget it. Because when I get old, like when I become like 90 years old, I'm going to be like, damn, what's my motto again? Oh, I forgot my motto. Oh, I got it on my arm. That's right. I can always look at my motto. I won't ever forget it. When I become 90, I will never forget my motto. Would you mind if I ask you this question? What do you do in China? Good question. Good question. Yeah, I'm not an English teacher, and I don't work at I'm not a professor. I don't work at a university. Welcome from Peru. I work for a video game company here in Beijing. It's a Chinese company, a video game company. It's one of the, not the biggest, but one of the biggest game companies in China. Would you feel a little bit sense of lost belonging to live in a foreign country? No. In the beginning, it was not easy, but now I feel very comfortable here. So why didn't you write it in English? Because I live in China. That's why I wanted to commemorate my life in China. So this is how I commemorate my life in China. So yes, my name is Todd. I come from the United States of America, but not now. I live now. The United States is always my home. I still have my U.S. passport. I didn't immigrate to China. I don't have a green card here in China. I still have my passport and a work visa here that I need to renew like every 2 years, or my company renews my work visa for me. So I still hold my U.S. passport, and I'm still an American citizen working in China. I've been here 12 years, but I don't teach English. I'm not an English teacher, and I'm not a professor. But I work at a video game company here in Beijing. But I do private English tutoring in my free time. So I have lots of part-time jobs, which keep me very, very busy, sometimes busier than my full-time job. My full-time job keeps me very busy, but in the evenings and on the weekends, I do private English tutoring. So I know a lot of Chinese foods. Good. I do too, because I eat Chinese food almost every day. At our company, we have an awesome cafeteria, or in China, in British English, they call it a canteen. In America, we say cafeteria. But we have an often awesome cafeteria here with lots of variety of different foods that we can eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So during the week, Monday through Friday, I always eat at our canteen, our cafeteria. We have some restaurants at our company. So we have lots of different varieties of foods that we can eat. Dumplings, noodles, hot pot, lots of different kinds of food we can eat here. So I never ever have to, I'm not going to starve because I don't cook at home because I'm not home very often. Tonight I got home about 7, a little after 7:30, and then by the time I, you know, kind of relaxed a little bit, my live stream started at 8. I left this morning at before 7 a.m., and that's my day every day, Monday through Friday. That's my day. I'm home late. Tomorrow night I'll have a live stream. Wednesday night I won't be doing a live stream because I have a late class. So, and then, yeah, Thursday night back again, Friday night, and then anyways, so I have a very busy schedule. Um, and I love it because I love my job. If you love your job, it's not work, it's fun. So I love my job. I love what I do. I love helping people. That's what I do when I'm tutoring people. I'm helping them improve their life. And so um, I'm helping people improve their lives. That makes me happy. So I am very, very, I'm happy to go to work every day. I'm happy to help people when I tutor them in English. That's my part-time job, and so it puts a smile on my face to see them improving their English. And when they come to me and say, you know what, I was talking to a foreigner the other day, and I wasn't shy, I wasn't afraid, and I started to make some small talk with them. You know what? Before I took your classes, I never was able to do that. I was too shy. I was just too afraid to speak to any foreigners ever in English. But now, because I've been learning with you over the last few months, my confidence is going up, and I felt confident to talk to that foreigner. And that's the best compliment people can give me is when they say, what you're doing is working. What you're doing is helping me, and it's working because I tried it and it works. So, this is the best compliment that somebody can give me is when they say, you know what? Um, these classes that we've been having have helped me. They've helped build my confidence. I feel not so shy when I meet somebody and talk to them in English. And I had that opportunity, and I wasn't, I was okay. So that's a good compliment for me. That means what I'm doing is making a difference in somebody's life, and that's what my goal is to help people to improve whatever they want to improve. Some of the people that I tutor, they just want to improve their English to try to find a better job. Some of them want to improve their English to travel abroad. Some of them just want to improve their English so they don't feel shy when they speak to foreigners. And in Beijing, there's lots of foreigners. So you sometimes will run into them on the subway or walking on the street or maybe in your community that you live in. You're bound to sometimes um, meet some foreigners, and foreigners are very open-minded and willing to say hello to you and chat with you if they're not busy. You know, if they're busy, then maybe they will ignore you. That's just because they're busy. But if they're not busy and they're just standing there or walking, it's okay. You can say hello to them or good morning or good afternoon. It's okay. Don't worry about it. But you have to have confidence to do that, and that's what I build in my students whom I tutor. I think it's time for me to stop talking, and I think Peter's hanging out someplace, and he's probably about ready to come up on stage. Peter comes up on stage, and he will review the information that I post on my Moments. If you'll notice, every day I post some English materials on my Moments. I post some vocabulary words. I post some idioms, slang words, and articles, some short articles, and a quiz, dictation. So Peter will come up on stage and he will review that information. So that way you can, if you haven't checked my Moments yet, you can do that. Okay. Here we go. Let's rock and roll.
Hi. Hello, I'm Connie.
You're here. How are you today?
Very good, thank you.
Good. Choir practice was okay today?
Yeah, okay, quiet. Good. It's okay.
Okay, no
Just
rain
now you
today.
turned on or turned off your AC.
I just turned it on.
Turned lower.
Yeah.
Turned on.
Yeah. I turned it on.
Turned it on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought I could go without turning it on tonight, but it's starting to get a little hot. There's no breeze, nothing coming in.
No breeze.
So, yeah.
Good.
Good. Yeah, so I have to keep my AC on.
Yes. Today you gave us I learned something new in your Moments today.
Oh, you learned some new words today?
Yes, I learned 4 or 5, 7 new words today.
Oh, good. 7 new words.
Yeah. First, take some time today to appreciate how far you've come. Reminding yourself of your strengths can give you the courage to face another day and give you more hope that everything is going to be okay.
Yeah.
Yes, we
need to hear that on Monday morning, some people, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, because sometimes it's hard to get going.
Okay. Today give us a phrasal verb quiz.
Yes, another phrasal verb quiz.
Oh, it's sometimes it's confusing. Yeah, I'll read it. What does the phrasal verb look up to mean?
Look up to
mean, yeah. 4 choices. A, to search for information in a book or online. B, to admire or respect someone. C, to raise your head or eyes. D, to expect something good to happen.
Yeah.
I choose the answer is B, to admire or respect someone.
Yeah, that's right.
Because at first I'm not sure. I look at the dictionary to find, look up to has the means to respect someone.
Right. Admire and respect somebody. That means you look up to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If only look up, maybe A is.
Right. Yeah. If it's only look up, A may be the right answer.
Okay.
Yeah. Look up to is admire and respect.
Admire, respect.
Yeah.
And look, the verb phrases with look are very flexible. Or not flexible. They can change the preposition after verb.
Sure.
For example, look at.
Look at.
Yeah. One is confused is look out.
Look out.
Yeah. Look out don't mean you look out from the window to watch the out. No. Look out means to check something.
Yeah. Be careful. Watch out.
Be careful.
Watch out.
Watch out or look out means check. Be careful. Yeah.
Right. Be careful. Yeah. You're going out tonight? Okay. Look out. Watch out. Be careful.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard a story. One passenger in the train the train is going to a narrow road. The conductor asked the passengers, look out yourself. Some passengers did not know. She put his head over the window. Wow, dangerous. Yeah, it's so
Oh
dangerous.
no.
Oh, she think some good things, scenery
Outside.
outside. So she just want to push his head out
Out
to
the window.
window, yeah, and the conductor push him out.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
look out,
Yeah. So yeah, look out means be careful.
be careful. Means
Yeah.
be careful. Yes, you give us an article. There's something undeniable.
Undeniably.
Undeniably is a new word. Undeniably attractive about a person who is bright and sunny personality. A cheerful mood tends to be contagious.
Contagious. Contagious. Right. Contagious.
I learned this word before, but I have to review.
Yeah. Contagious. We use that word a lot during when the virus is here because the coronavirus was very contagious.
Okay.
So a virus can be contagious, and also a smile and positive mood, positive vibes can be contagious.
Oh, contagious.
Yeah.
Yes. And everyone around them has a better time. Optimistic people tend to be a lot more popular. People who think positive thoughts are radiate a cheerful attitude. Also tend to be more successful, have more fulfilling relationship, and suffer from fewer healthy problems.
Yeah, health problems.
Health
Right.
problems.
Exactly.
Okay. This article you put it before some days before.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was maybe couple weeks ago, maybe.
Oh, yes. So it looks familiar, but some words I've learned but still cannot remember. So today read it again is very good.
Yeah.
For example, contagious, radiate, and
Undoubtedly.
undeniably.
Undeniably. Yeah.
Undeniably, yeah. Okay. Today you give us new words. Frail.
Frail.
Means not physical strong. For example, Grandpa is a little frail these days.
Yeah, frail basically just means weak.
Oh, just means weak.
Yeah, W-E-A-K, weak.
W-E-A-K, yeah.
Weak.
Weak.
Not strong.
Not strong.
Yeah, frail means, not strong or weak.
It looks like describe of me.
Nah, you're not frail. I think you go out and walk around, go to KFC and drink coffee and sing and play mahjong. You're very active. You're not weak.
I try to active. Some day ago, 2 or 3 days ago, I put a compare picture. When I went to the famous sightseeing site.
Yeah, you put 2 pictures.
2 pictures. One is took in 2018, and one is put at that day at the same place. Same place. But I remember when I went there 5 years ago, I can climb to the temple in the hill. Not feel any tired. But this time I feel tired. And sometimes I have to stop for a rest.
Sure.
Then continue to walk.
to catch your breath.
Yeah. Catch my breath.
Catch your
So,
breath.
catch breath. So I feel I'm a little frail in my life
Yeah.
compared with before. But I
Sure.
take a positive, optimistic uh, attitude to
Uh-huh.
myself. Yeah, uh, I live in a happy, healthy life. I
Good.
don't watch my I'm frail. I
I'm
cannot
too
walk
old
more.
to do that. I'm too
Oh,
old
I'm
to
too
do
old
that.
to do that. I don't think it all the time. I just try to do things I can do. Yeah,
Right.
I keep moving, keep exercise, walking, and I what I can do, I still can do. Yeah.
Right, right. And you don't complain. You don't complain a lot to people. Oh, I'm too old to do that. Or I'm too old to do that. I can't go to the park. I can't go there. I'm too old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next articles. Positive thinking is a powerful tool that can help us achieve our goals and live a happy life. By focusing on the good in our lives and the potential for positive outcomes, we can improve our mental and physical well being. It's important to remember that setbacks and challenges are a natural part of life. Instead of dwelling,
Dwelling.
the railing on the negative, try to see these experiences as opportunities for growth and learning.
Yes.
By incorporating by incorporating positive thinking into our daily lives, we can improve our overall happiness and well-being.
Wow. Awesome.
Okay.
There's some big words in that in that article, but you did really good.
Oh yes, because this article you put into dictation once.
Yeah,
And
yeah. I think maybe it was a while ago. I used it in dictation
oh
a
yeah,
while
yeah.
back. Yeah,
Okay,
I can't remember when, but yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And today you give us some words. Be sure to pronounce these
Yeah,
words.
to pronounce these words the right way, because a lot of people make mistakes on how they pronounce these words,
Okay.
or they mispronounce them. I should say they mispronounce these words
Yeah.
easily.
First one, desert and desert.
Yeah, desert has one S, and dessert
Desert.
has two S's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Desert and desert.
yeah.
Desert means the place. Don't
Desert. I
cloud.
always think of sand,
Sad. Oh, okay.
sand, SAND, sand.
SAND.
And
Sad.
then I always think of dessert has two S's, so it's super sweet.
Super sweet.
Yeah. So that's how you can remember. Desert has
Desert.
one S
Dessert.
for sand, dessert
Okay.
has two S's for super sweet.
Oh, we have. Next pair of words. Lighting and lightning.
Yeah.
Lighting, lighting.
Lighting and
Lighting
lightning.
means light, ing form.
Right.
Ing
Lighting.
form for the light.
Right.
Lighting.
I can compliment the lighting in your home. Peter, the lighting in your home looks very beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the light on your ceiling.
Oh,
Yeah.
on my ceiling.
Right. The lighting in your home looks very beautiful.
Very good. Thank you. And lightning means the nature sense of the raining season.
Right.
Really,
Yeah. We have
and
thunder and lightning.
thunder and lightning are
Right.
happened at the same time. That's
Right. You can hear
I
thunder and you can see lightning, you can hear thunder.
oh yeah. First, I see the lightning, and a few minutes later, I hear the sound.
And
Sound.
then you can feel the rain on your head
Yes,
if you're
very hard.
outside.
Okay. And next, calendar,
Calendar. Colander.
This is my desk calendar.
Yeah, your desk calendar.
And another colander. Colander means to took something out of the liquid.
Yeah, so you put it. You can drain stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, so like if you're washing like some vegetables, you can put them in a colander and put water in there and wash the vegetables, and the water will drain through the holes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's a colander.
Colander. Yeah.
Right.
Another celery and
Yeah, celery.
Celery and celery.
And salary.
And the salary.
Yeah, celery and salary.
Celery and salary.
Very similar.
Very similar.
Celery is a vegetable. Celery is a vegetable, and salary is cash.
It's cash.
Money.
Money.
Yeah.
Monthly get the reward for salary.
Right. I think most people would rather have salary than celery.
Oh. Salary means the employee got a salary.
Right.
Workers not fixed work, just one time or two time, called wage.
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 Yeah, that's their wage, right? If they only get paid by the hour, that's a wage. If they get paid by the month, then that's a salary.
A salary.
Right.
Okay, it's very useful. But the next one are pronounced the same.
Yeah, the next two are pronounced exactly the same.
Exactly the same. Flour. Flour means we make bread from the flour.
Right.
It's made from the sweet. One sweet grow in the fields.
From the wheat. Yeah, it's made from wheat that we grow in the fields, right?
Wheat. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Then the flour make bread.
Yes. Flour can make bread.
Next one, flower. Flower means give us a good smell.
Yeah, it's a plant.
In the garden. Yeah, plant in the garden.
Right.
We can choose it from the spelling. The pronouns are all the same.
Yeah,
are the same. Yeah.
You're right. The pronunciation is exactly the same for both of those. It's just the words are spelled differently.
Okay.
Yeah, because I had people send me messages saying, "What's the difference between flower and flower?" I go, "Well, you pronounce those words and tell me the difference." So then they would send me a voice message, "Flower and flower." I said, "There's no difference."
No difference. Flower. Okay.
But then they said, "But all the other words have a different pronunciation." I go, "Yeah, but these two don't." Okay. So I just posted these to tell people that these two are spelled differently, but are pronounced the same way.
Okay. Next, you give us English idiom. Go Dutch.
Go Dutch, yeah. I think I've posted that. I've posted that a few times before, but I felt that I had some people send me some questions asking me what's it in China, we call it AA. What do you call it in the West?
Oh, yes.
We call it Go Dutch. So I thought, well, some people asking me, maybe I'll post it on my moments.
Okay. It means to share the cost of the meal.
Right. Split the bill.
Yeah. Of the meal. For example, we'll go Dutch for dinner tonight. Yeah. It's a better way. Most people do that. It's all right. Very good. It's a Dutch. Go Dutch is very good. Yeah.
Sometimes if you go Dutch, you can just split the bill in half. And then sometimes you pay for the food you order, I pay for the food I order. So whatever you order, you have to pay. Maybe you order a steak and lots of expensive food, but I just order a cheeseburger. My food only cost me $5. Your food costs you $100. So you pay 100, I pay 5.
Oh, yes. When I went to play mahjong and play cards in the tea house, I just go Dutch. First, we have a plate, and we can choose what dishes I like. And at the end, we paid bill. The assistant Kai saw the dish. Oh, how much cost you? And the other people still do there, one by one, each by each. It's
Yeah,
also means by Dutch.
that's
Yeah.
right. Yep.
Mm.
Yeah, and that's how we do it. Sometimes people will just, if there's like a group of, say, 10 people and they just
Mm.
order a lot of food, they'll just
Okay.
say, okay, we're just going to split this 10 ways, the
Oh, man,
total.
that's
But
great
if
in
it's just like two or three people, we'll just say, we'll each pay for our own food that we order. That's the same thing as going Dutch.
Oh, yes. And today you give us a dictation. It's always happened in some family. Yeah.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah.
Sandra didn't.
Sandra.
Sandra.
Yeah,
Sandra.
Sandra.
Sandra didn't get along with her mom because they had different personalities and goals. Sandra's mom was a CEO of a large international company. She was in okay, new words. In in
Incredibly.
incredibly, she was incredibly smart, having gratitude,
Graduated.
graduated,
Yeah,
graduated.
graduated.
Graduated means from the university.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Completed,
Graduated
completed.
from Harvard University. Wow,
Harvard,
famous
yeah.
university. Harvard University. Her mom carried a lot about money, success, and appearances. Appearances.
Appearances.
Or not appearances.
Appearances. Appearance means how you look.
Oh,
Your
appearance.
looks. Yeah, how you look. How you
Appearance.
dress, the clothes you wear, your hairstyle, appearances.
Oh, appearances. Oh, I know the word appearances. Appearances. I pronounce appearances, not
No, it's appearances.
appearances.
Yeah, so
Appearances.
the emphasis is on the second syllable, appearances.
Appearances.
Right.
Appearances. However, Sandra was the opposite. She didn't go to the college. Instead, she started an art business selling her original art pieces. As long as she could feed herself and live somewhere, it was okay. Sandra's mom was upset that her daughters had chosen this lifestyle, so she often quarreled,
Quarreled.
quarreled,
Quarreled, right.
quarreled,
Uh-huh.
quarreled, quarreled about their different lifestyles. Yeah, quarreled means
Argued.
argue.
Argued, yeah. Argued or fight or quarreled. Yeah.
Oh,
A quarrel
yes,
is like an argument.
argument. That's
Yeah.
argument. Quarrel like argument.
Yep.
It happens many
Oh,
families.
of course. Yeah, it happens a lot in many families. You know, your parents have these ideas for you and your future, and you maybe have different ideas. So they start quarrels sometimes. I understand.
Okay.
Luckily, I was lucky to have parents that just let me do what I wanted. You want to go to school to do that? It's okay. Do what you want to do. We don't, it's your choice.
Good. Your
Okay.
family. Well, yeah. Your parents is very understand you and support you.
Yeah.
Support you to do the things you like.
They trusted
They
me to
trusted
make the
you.
they trusted me to make the right decisions for my future
Okay.
because they knew if I made the wrong decision, it's my fault. It's my fault. I'm the one who made the decision. So if it's the wrong decision, then it's my fault.
Oh yes, made the right decisions is not don't care about it. You can choose again. You
Yeah,
can do it again to try another work. Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, but if my
But
parents
don't afraid of the mistakes. We
but if
all
my
make
yeah,
mistakes.
right. If my parents would have pushed me into a different career path and I didn't like it, or I, for some reason was not happy, then I would just blame them. It's your fault because
Oh,
you told me to do this. But my
mhm.
parents didn't want to be in that position. My parents said, you make the choice, what you want to do, you do it. And if
Yes.
you make a mistake, it's your fault.
Oh, I see. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, well, thanks again. And tomorrow is Tuesday, and you're going to hopefully win some money tomorrow.
Okay, I will.
Right? Yeah.
Okay, I will. Okay.
Hopefully the weather's nice enough so you can get outside and walk and go to play mahjong and win some money.
Okay. Thank you. I will.
Okay. Happy Tuesday tomorrow. Okay. We'll see you
Okay,
back here
Tuesday.
hopefully tomorrow night if you're not busy.
Okay, okay. I will. I
Okay.
will. I'm
Okay.
sure. I'm sure. Go back tomorrow night to review your moments.
Okay. Great. Have a good Tuesday.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye, Peter. Okay, thanks, Peter, for coming up on stage. I was just laughing because I wasn't laughing at Peter. I was laughing at something else that someone I remember that reminded me. Someone had told me something today. It sent me a message and asked me something about Peter, and asked if they they asked me if I paid Peter to come up on stage and do this. Do you pay Peter to do that? Is he one of your employees? Like, no, I don't pay Peter to come up on my stage and and review my moments. Really? He's not one of you? I go, no, he's not. He don't. We don't work for Hello Talk. He doesn't. Peter doesn't work for me. I don't pay Peter to come up on stage. Peter just he does it out of the goodness of his own heart, and because he wants to improve his English. He wants you to improve your English. He wants to help people to improve their English. They can see, look at me. Peter can say, I'm making progress. You could, my pronunciation's improving, my listening skills are improving. If you do what I do, you will also see improvement. So no, I don't pay Peter to come up on stage and review my moments. So that's what I was laughing at. It just reminded me of somebody had said that today, or they didn't say, they just asked me that question. Do you pay Peter to come up on stage? Um, no, I don't. I don't pay Peter. Peter does that out of the goodness of his own heart. So anyway, it's okay. It's a legitimate question. I'm not saying it was a silly question. I get lots of questions, silly questions, some questions that you would not believe. I can't even repeat some of the questions and some of the things that people say to me in my private messages. I can't even repeat them here because they're not appropriate. But I get a lot of messages from a lot of different people. Some are good, some are not very good, some are very bad. But you know what? I have very thick skin. I have very thick skin. I mean, people can call me whatever name they want. They can say whatever they want about me, and it doesn't bother me. Some people try to, yeah, you pay Hello Talk coins. Definitely. But anyway, people call me some, pretty strange things. People ask me um, some pretty interesting questions. I'll just put it at that, and that make me some. I'm just going to say this. I've had many, many, many marriage proposals. Okay. I have had many, many marriage proposals. That's all I'm going to say. But some of the other things that people say about me or offer me are different. But yeah, I've had a lot of marriage proposals. But anyway, it's okay. I'm very open-minded and very flexible and tolerant, and I understand that we're all unique and we all have different personalities, and I am totally open to that. It's okay. I don't judge people and I don't criticize people unless they start calling me some names. Then and if they start calling me names, I'll just say, you know what? Have a nice day, and then I'll just block them or report them. So I don't engage in conversations with people when they start to call me some bad names. So anyway, it's okay. It's I've been called some pretty bad things, but I'm okay. I'm still alive and it's not a big deal. Okay, if you're raising your hand, please be patient. I'll bring you up on stage shortly, okay? Hi, Fatima. Anybody home? Knock, knock, knock. Howdy, 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 howdy. Hello, 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 hello. Hi, Fatima. How you doing? Great. It's good to see you. I haven't heard from you for a long time. Where have you been? Really? Wow. That sounds fantastic. You've been so busy lately. Amazing. Really? Cool. Wow. You're so lucky. I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I've had a good week this week. I had a good weekend last weekend. Last Friday was my birthday, and I had a good weekend. A weekend. I had I had a birthday party, and not a big birthday party, but here on Hello Talk Friday night, I had a big birthday party, and lots of people sang happy birthday to me. So yeah, I had a good night Friday, and you know, Saturday and Sunday was really fun. Hang out with some friends, and it was an amazing weekend for me. Thank you for asking. So, what are you doing today anyway? How's your Monday? Fatima, do you have your microphone turned on? I feel like I'm having a conversation with myself. I know you. You don't have your microphone. Do you have your microphone turned on? Yeah, I'm just having a conversation with myself. That's okay. I can have a conversation like that easily. I'm going to remove you, okay, Fatima, and then maybe try to bring you back up again. Um, maybe then we can have a chat, okay? I was kind of having a chat with myself, but it's okay. You know what? I talk to myself sometimes, and I can have a conversation by myself. It's no problem. Yeah, sometimes people experience some technical issues. Fatima obviously was experiencing some technical issues. Let's see if she has raised her hand again. Fatima, are you having some technical issues? Do you want me to bring somebody else back up on stage and bring you up a little bit later? Or I know you didn't. I was just having a conversation with myself. Are you having some technical issues, Fatima? Is that what it is? Some technical problems with your Wi-Fi service or your data or your phone? Okay, we'll bring somebody else back up on stage and we'll get back to you later. Hi, Mandy.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, Todd.
Good. Nice to see you. How are you? Or nice to hear you. How are you doing tonight?
How can you know it's a night here?
How can I know it's night there?
Yep.
Um, I'm just guessing, that it's nighttime, because
Oh, yeah.
I'm in China.
Oh, you're in China. Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
and
in
it's not.
Indonesia just 1 hour.
Yeah. So are you in Asia?
Yes, I'm in Indonesia.
Okay. So Indonesia is not the time difference between China and Indonesia is maybe what, 1 hour you said?
Yeah, 1 hour.
Yeah. Yeah. So how's your evening?
Yeah, I'm just resigning recently, and then yeah, I have a lot of free time, so I can go to mall, in the Monday evening. This is very enjoy for me.
So Monday evening is so you're not working?
Yep, currently not because I'm just resigning.
Oh, okay. Okay. So um what do you do all day? Like today was Monday. Most of us like me, I had to, go. What did you do today? Did you do something
Uh,
fun today?
yeah, just all fun things today.
What what did you do that was so much fun?
Just go for some movies, then have a lunch and dinner with my friends, and then
Wow.
yeah, now it's meeting you here in
Okay.
these apps. Yeah.
Good. Is this the first time you've joined my live stream?
Yes, this is the first time.
Wow. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for
I
joining
am,
us, Mandy.
yeah, I'm not confident enough to turn on my camera now,
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
okay. No worry. You don't have to turn your camera on, okay? It's no big deal. You have to
Okay,
have your microphone on because I have to talk to you. But if you don't want to have your microphone on, I can have a conversation with myself. It's okay.
that's
Oh,
quite a good talent.
but yeah, I don't require people to have their camera on. That's not necessary. But anyway, so have you traveled to other countries before?
Actually, I took my bachelor and my master degree in China.
Okay. Which city were
Yes.
you? What city did you study in?
The last one is in Beijing.
Okay, so you were in Beijing. I didn't see you here.
Yes,
Hello?
because I already lived for like 5 years.
Oh, you left 5 years ago.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
you
makes
got
sense.
out of here. You got out of here 5 years ago. Okay.
You
So
stay in
then,
Beijing?
huh?
Do you stay in Beijing?
Yeah, I've lived in Beijing now 12 years.
5 years.
Yeah, a
Wow.
long time, huh?
So you can speak a fluent Chinese now?
I can speak fluent English. Is that okay?
That's very okay there.
Okay, I hope it's okay. I can speak fluent English, but I can't speak fluent Chinese. Can you
But
speak
for a
any? Did you
daily
learn
life?
Chinese? Did you learn Chinese when you were here?
Yes, because my uni required to take a Chinese.
Your university requires you to learn Chinese.
Yeah, my
Ah, okay.
university require me.
So you can say ni hao, right?
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
say ni hao, xie xie.
I and yeah. I
That's
think you can speak another things too, right?
that's
For
pretty
the
good,
daily
huh?
lives. Yeah.
My Chinese is pretty good. Ni hao,
The pronunciation is very good.
yeah, xie xie, xie xie ni, 吃了吗？吃了吗？ Have you eaten yet, Mandy? Have you eaten yet? You know, in China,
Yes, yes.
that's kind of a regular greeting. Have you eaten yet? That's just like a normal greeting. People always say
Yeah.
that. It's very common here. It's part of their culture. Have you eaten yet?
Yeah.
吃了吗？
You, the first time I went there, I really take very serious of the question, you know. I will explain to them what I eat, but actually it's just a small chit chat, you know.
Yeah.
They actually do not really like to know much about have you eaten or not. Is it?
No, it's not about whether you eat. It's just a kind of a greeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, because several centuries ago, people in China were hungry. They didn't always have a lot of food. So one thing they were very, very concerned about was that they wanted to make sure people had enough. So when they saw people or they came to people's house, that's the first thing they said. Have you eaten today? Have you eaten? We want to make sure. If you haven't, we can give you some food.
But how is American? How they greet new people?
Americans, we just say, how you doing? But you know what? We don't really care how you're doing. It's just a greeting. So if we say how you doing today, we don't really want you to say, you know what? I got diarrhea. My stomach hurts. I got diarrhea. I can't stay away from the toilet. You know, I feel we don't want to hear that. We just want to
Yeah.
hear I'm okay. So, you know, when we
It-
say in America, we just say, how you doing today? It's not, we don't really care how you're doing. It's not that. We don't want to hear your problems.
yeah. So in the Caucasus, actually, greeting is just greetings.
Yeah.
People don't care too much about another
Now,
people. Yeah.
right. Now, if it's like we're really close friends, really, really close
Yeah.
friends, and I tell my close friends, how you doing? And they say, you know what, Todd? I'm not having a good day. And I was like, well, talk to me. Tell me what's going on. What can I do to help you? Or just you need someone to talk to? We'll do that with our close friends. But if it's an acquaintance or somebody, how you doing today? We don't want to hear your problems.
Mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm. Right.
people don't want to tell other people their problems. Now they'll tell their problems to their close friends, maybe their family, but not to an acquaintance.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So those are just normal greetings. Anyway, how do they greet people in Indonesia?
In Indonesia, yeah, actually it's the same. We will ask apa kabar.
Oh, okay, apa
It
kabar?
just like how are you going?
How you doing?
But yeah,
Okay,
yeah, how are you
but you
doing?
don't
But
really want
yeah,
to know
we,
how they're doing, right? You don't really
yes,
care.
yeah, and hopefully the answer is the same. Like, yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I'm okay.
And how
Right.
about you?
Yeah. Or how you doing? I'm fine.
Mm,
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
yeah, the
In
the
in
typically in the notebook in
in
the our
China,
textbook.
that's the textbook. That's the
Yeah,
textbook
the
way.
textbook.
The textbook way to respond. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I just had this last weekend. I was on the subway, and these little kids were on the subway, and they were like trying to get my attention. And the mom said, mom was like whispering something to them, and they said hello. I'm like hi, and they're like, I'm like, and then I looked at them, and they're both like staring at me. So I said, how are you? And they're like, I'm fine, thank you. And you? They gave me the textbook response. And her mom just broke out laughing. She thought it was so funny. And I, I said, "Great, nice to meet you." And then they asked me my name, so that they were really nice.
Yeah, yeah, that's nice.
Anyway,
But
so
mm-hmm,
our topic tonight.
mm,
Do you like to hear compliments?
compliments.
Yeah. Do you
I
like it when
think
do you like it when people compliment you?
I think everyone like to hear compliments.
Okay,
No?
so like people like to hear compliments. Okay, so like,
Yes.
can you tell me about a compliment someone gave you, that you think is really special or that happened that you really thought was awesome?
Um, I think when I go to, maybe a compliment from my boss when I already give all my best, already gave all my best, and then they yeah like they said you have done a great job, and then thanks for your hard work. Yeah, I think that is a
Okay.
quite simple things, but it's really warm my heart.
Yeah. Yeah. Whenever
Yeah.
your boss appreciates what you don't do and has recognized that you have done a good job or you're working hard, and he praises you, that is awesome.
Yep, yep, yep. True, true. That's true.
Yeah. That that's
But
the that's what people need to hear more of.
I think that I found out like in Asian, like in Indonesia or like in China, we usually will very like how to say that like we will say, oh no, it's just a normal thing, we just do our job or things like that. But I mean like American, they will say, yeah, thanks for kind words or things. But I really appreciate or maybe
Yeah.
like admire more the American way to appreciate the compliment more than the Asian one.
Yeah, I think in America it is part of the culture that the not all companies, not because I've worked for people who don't, but I would
Mm-hmm,
say,
mm-hmm.
I it's kind of part of the work culture that the
Sometimes.
leader, if they are,
Yeah.
yeah, well, I mean, if they deserve it, they should pay them compliments and let them know. They can't always say everything bad. They need to try to find something positive to convey to Oops, her 10 minutes was up. She obviously has a time limit for being on stage, and all of a sudden, she just disappears, just like that. Bam, she's gone. Disappeared. Where'd you go? Where are you? Yeah, I think because she's not, maybe she's a new member of Hello Talk or she's not a VIP member, she has a time limit she can be on stage. So she just poof, vanished, just like that. But anyway, that happens. It's happened before. And it's going to happen again, I'm sure, in the future. Anyway, thanks for joining me up on stage, Mandy. It was nice to chat with you from Indonesia. Yes, thank you so much for joining us. So, for everybody who just joined this live stream, thank you so much for joining me tonight. My name is Todd, and yes, I come from the United States of America, but now I'm living in China, or I have lived in China for 12 years. So, is the new Hello Talk rule? No, it's not new. For people who are new members of Hello Talk, or maybe VIP not VIP members, if they're not VIP members, they have a time limit they can be on stage. So anyway, yes, my name is Todd, and I live in Beijing. I've lived in Beijing now for 12 years. I come from the U.S. and I don't speak Chinese. And let's see what else. Oh, I'm not a teacher. I don't teach in China. I didn't teach in America, but anyway, I'm not a teacher. I didn't go to school to be a teacher, but I do private English tutoring here in Beijing, private one-to-one, face-to-face English tutoring for adults, help them to improve their pronunciation, help them improve their listening, their writing, their reading skills, and what else? Oh, their confidence. That's the main thing I work with. That's the main thing I help people do is to help build their confidence. So a lot of people, when they come to me in the beginning, they're so shy. They're very reserved. They don't want to talk. They say, I have a hard time speaking English. My English is really, really bad. So when I start to talk to them, I'm like, you know what? Your English isn't bad. It's just your confidence. You need to have confidence and you'll be fine. If you have confidence, you can speak English okay. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be okay and you can communicate with foreigners. That's it. So that's what I do. Private English tutoring here in Beijing, face to face, not online, only offline. Help people to build their confidence. That's what they need. Their English is good enough to communicate with people. So I help them improve their English. Also, I help to build their confidence. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Cheers, everybody. It's Costa Coffee Night, Americano. How can you survive? You don't speak any Chinese. Very simple, not necessary. What brand? Costa Coffee. See, Costa. Yeah, I can survive. I know a lot of people. I know a lot of foreigners in Beijing or that live in China that don't speak Chinese. One of my friends, he doesn't live in China now. He lives in Tianjin, but he has been in China 17 years and does not speak any Chinese. And I know people who have been here 10 years don't speak Chinese. Yeah, I think I know more foreigners that are in China that don't speak Chinese than foreigners that do speak Chinese. Now, there are some foreigners that do speak Chinese because they went to college and learned Chinese and had Chinese classes. But I didn't come to China to be a student, to sit in a university classroom to study Chinese. I came here to work. So it's not necessary for me to learn Chinese because I don't need it at my job. I don't need to speak Chinese when I go to the coffee shop. I don't need to speak Chinese when I go to the supermarket. I don't need to speak Chinese when I go to a restaurant. I don't need to speak Chinese when I go to work. I don't need to speak Chinese. I don't need to speak Chinese. It's okay. I've survived 12 years and I'm happy as I can be. So it's okay. Fatima, did you come back? No? Fatima? Fatima just disappeared. Okay, that's okay, Fatima. Fatima. Maybe you're having some technical issues. No problem. Okay, Please be patient. Hi, Athena. Wow, you're outside.
Hello. Yeah,
Wow, is it hot or cold?
hot, but because this time 9:30 already, so there's
It's
breeze. Yeah,
there's a nice breeze outside.
yeah.
Ah, okay. So do you go outside walking every night?
Not every night. Sometimes I can't come out, but when I can, I just
Oh,
come
okay.
out.
That's good. So which city do you live in?
Hi, Cole.
Wow, you're so lucky. I want to
Oh,
live in Haikou.
but money is not so good. You can make so much money in Beijing. I think.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I can make more money here and visit Haikou, right?
Yeah, can be better.
Yeah, but a lot of people love to visit your city,
Yeah,
right? Is that your hometown?
not my hometown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Where's your hometown? Can I ask?
hometown is Harbin.
Whoa, big difference in weather between Harbin and Haikou.
Yeah, there's so many people, so many Northeast people here.
Move there
Yeah,
because the weather's warmer, right?
yeah, especially Sanya. Sanya is
Yeah.
occupied by Northeast people.
Do you like Senya?
No, Sanya is not so convenient. If you go to just for holiday, that's okay. If you want to live, then Haikou is so much better.
Haikou is better to live in,
Yeah.
right? Okay, it's nice. That's good there. Haikou is. I've heard a lot of people say they like there, and a lot of people say they want to move there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If when you retire, I think that it will be a better idea.
Okay,
But
it's
yeah.
a good place to go when you retire. Are there lots of
Yeah.
old grandpas and grandmas there?
Yes. Especially when they have some how to say that blood vessel some problem. I don't know
So
how to say it.
maybe a lot of the old people go there in the winter time, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, they go there in the winter time, and then in the summertime, maybe they go back to their hometown where it's cooler.
Right.
And but in the winter, they like to go to Sanya or Haikou because it's warmer.
Yeah. Sanya is really no winter in
No
Sanya.
winter, right? So do you like snow?
I like snow, but I
Okay.
don't like cold. When I was a child, I didn't feel so cold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so you
play-
didn't really notice the cold.
Yeah, I play with my sister and play with my classmates, with snow.